Extremism isn't going away. We see multiple different extremist ideologies. We see them spread through the internet. We see them increasingly moving towards mainstream, a large number of people engaging with these extremist ideologies.
This as a reminder that unfortunately our collective work doesn't stop.
RAN Practitioners Plenary is like a big family gathering. There are two objectives of this meeting. One is to take stock of what has been achieved in the current year, and another very important objective is to look into the future. And in that context, the role of practitioners and the information, the suggestions we receive from them is key.
RAN is absolutely essential. If we wouldn't have the RAN, we would be nowhere in understanding different aspects which are linked with violent extremism.
Practitioners help us to identify new trends. We really very much count on practitioners to also let us know of new phenomena.
It is really important that also young people are represented in this event because they bring a fresh perspective into the work, also to be updated on the latest methodologies in this approach.
This event is very, very timely because it brings together practitioners from various countries in Europe to discuss the very recent events going on right now. For instance, the attack of Hamas in Israel and what that means, other clear provocations across Europe. It is as if we were together taking the pulse of Europe.
I think it's about dealing with the increasing complexity in terms of ideologies, but also how do they affect individuals. In terms of rehabilitation, how do you work with rehabilitation? How do you work with people in prison? Dealing with imaginary and real grievances that occur either locally or by geopolitical events is absolutely key. Whether we're talking about Ukraine and whether we're talking about the issue of Israel-Palestine and other issues, we need to understand that we need practitioners working together to try to handle some of the very hot issues that we're facing today. Practitioners, policymakers, everyone needs to come together in order to manage down the temperature within society.
I think the topic that is now coming up through the attacks of the Hamas is anti-Semitism. Of course, anti-Semitism is always addressed. It always takes part because it's such a core in every ideology. We have social inequality, we have the war of Russia on Ukraine. You now have the attacks of the Hamas that will also on a global level have an impact that we will feel in the European nations.
All these external factors influence radicalization processes in the European Union. So I think we really need to see how to mitigate this more, and this is really a momentum. We are launching a new project. We are launching the Knowledge Hub by mid next year. So this is the last meeting in this format. And next year we will organize as well a very big event with all the practitioners there, but under the Knowledge Hub umbrella.
I think the future for RAN is that it has achieved what it set out to achieve, which is to create a network of practitioners, to share knowledge, share good practices. And I am absolutely convinced that RAN will continue to do so. And even when the new Knowledge Hub is launched, nothing that RAN has achieved will be forgotten or lost, but it will be subsumed in this new Knowledge Hub.
Under the Knowledge Hub, we will have all stakeholders working together, practitioners, policymakers and researchers. So we are very excited about the Knowledge Hub. It will be a great opportunity for practitioners and in fact for all stakeholders involved in the work on prevention of radicalization to contribute.